homebrew. It's my little brainchild. Tonight is first session, and yeah.
Woo!
I guess if everybody wants to go around and introduce themselves. I'm Artemis. I will be your designated driver for the evening.
That makes two of us. I'll go next. I'm DM Affy of the Vectaire. I'm producing this side of the show, so if you run into any technical issues, don't blame Artemis, blame me, but actually blame Agni, because that's how we work here. I'll be playing R.A.M, who is a Warforged barbarian, and she's only been awake for about 3.5 weeks. So, gonna be an interesting time.
Baby,
a little baby.
baby. Angry baby.
We are also down
robot.
Maggie today. They did not sleep very well, and I believe they went to have a nap, and they are probably still asleep. So Maggie will be likely joining us next week.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey everybody. My name is Keisha. I'm just here. I'm along for the ride. I'm one of the players playing.
For once.
I'm gonna be Aster, the Yuan-Ti druid that has a hard time connecting to animals. Very hard time. So that's gonna be a whole adventure for her. And I am also one of the hosts of a podcast called Potions and Potpourri. Check it out. It's great. So yeah, that's my spiel.
Go next. I'm Madison. I'm also one of the players, and tonight I'll be playing a dragonborn monk named Pogren, and I'm really looking forward to that because I haven't really played anything that much different in appearance. I usually kind of go for more human-looking characters, so let's see how my little accent works out for tonight, and if it doesn't, then we'll just forget it ever happened. Let's just go. I'm looking forward to it.
Do the accent. Vibe with the accent.
Become one with the accent.
Should I go?
Yeah.
Okay, I am Sam, or Night Owl Sam, here on Twitch. For tonight and the rest of the campaign, hopefully, if I stay alive, I am Robyn. I am a halfling rogue, and I will try basically to almost take anything that's not nailed down, and even then, it's questionable, so I'm looking forward to it. I enjoy playing rogues, because I have sticky fingers.
All right. So yeah, we did our session 0 last time. Everybody sort of got set up, introduced to like the battle mechanics and all that stuff. That being said, I'm still very new at Fantasy Grounds, so it'll still be a learning thing as we go. But yeah, I guess we'll just jump right in and get going here. I don't need to go through the like opening part again, do we? Because we went through that last time.
You can if you want. It's your story. We're just here to help you tell it.
Nah. We went through the like opening. We went through the opening part last time. We'll just get like kind of right into it.
Right, maybe like the last paragraph.
So, huh?
Maybe like the last
paragraph.
Last paragraph
of it.
Yeah, I think that'll be good.
Or why not? Random notes. Okay, so we are in. I guess I should pull up my map so that we kind of have an idea of where we're starting. You guys are starting in the country called Bohami, and you are 2 days out from the small village of Blind Grove. on the kind of western side of the country. And I have a map, I swear. There we go. That I will kind of push back out to everybody here. So yeah, you guys are where that little mark is kind of on the map. You were all given an invitation from the Hunters Guild, which is a group of hunters and their like leader, sort of, that they function out of Bohami, but they have locations sort of all over the continent. And they send out invitations once a year for what's known as the Great Bounty. And it's an invitation to join the Hunters Guild as just a base level sort of hunter. And how you got your invitation is how you got your invitation. Some of you got it through legal means, some of you did not. But the important part is that you have it. The only way that you can join the bounty or the Great Bounty is if you have this invitation on your person at the time. And once you reach Wildcall, you'll be able to participate and hopefully earn your place among the ranks of the hunters. It's day 2 on your 4-day trip, just after dawn, and you wake up on the sky ship, the Sky Song, which I will share with you here in just a second. There you go. I sort of put you on the map so you guys can, move around if you need to. I'm going to take Maggie off of there, though, since she's not here tonight.
Sleeping in.
Okay, and are you guys able to move your tokens around or no? Because it looks like it's unlocked, but... Okay, good.
Yeah.
I can.
All right.
Yeah, I can use mine.
Oh yeah. Someone had their copy. Whoosh.
Just a quick point of reference. I'm looking at the Twitch screen, and all we can see are just ourselves. We can't see the map or the ship.
Yep, I did go over that
Okay.
earlier. We have a...
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
No, it's okay. We have a
Fine.
roleplay screen, which will be just mainly us, and then a combat screen whenever we're in combat.
All right, so it is just past dawn. As far as you're able to tell, you're making good time. The Sky Song glides through the air. The crystal at the back of the ship serves as a power source is humming gently. You emerge from the cabins below to find some of your fellow passengers already on deck, milling about the railings, watching as the forest passes beneath you. Looking towards the back of the ship, you can see the captain, a sturdy-looking human male with a mustache and mutton chop sideburns, at the helm. You met Captain Aurelius the day before, when the ship left Blind Grove on the shore of the Tithys River. For now, it seems the day is your own. What would you like to do?
I believe that as soon as my character wakes up, and sees all this is like aboard the ship and top, seeing all of this, she is not at all interested in the forest below, but that crystal you mentioned that's powering the ship is fascinating to her.
Okay. Yeah.
So
It's
probably. Oh yeah, go ahead.
it's just a giant arcane crystal at the back of the ship that seems to be powering the flight controls and hovering through the air.
Okay, so you guys would see a Yuan Ti. She's very short and very almost frail looking, with how just like thin and angular she is, as if she just kind of forgets to eat sometimes. She's so fascinated with the things that she looks at. She has very long, scraggly, knotted black hair that it's obvious she doesn't care for it whatsoever. Uh, all the way down, almost dragging at her feet. There's like sections of it just kind of chopped off. If it like fell on her face, she would just grab it, get a knife, chop, done. It's out of her way. Does not care. Very snake-like appearance. Like she doesn't have a protruding nose at all. It's very Lord Voldemort-y, where it's just like those slits, you know, very snake-like, very Yuan-Ti pureblood. She has the colorings of a horned snake, if you guys happen to know what that looks like. Like sand brown with like darker brown patterns kind of along her back. And she doesn't have her horns like on her head. No, she doesn't have eyebrows. Her horns are her eyebrows that just kind of stick out. So she always looks kind of angry all the time, the way they point in that direction. Her eyes are slightly too big for her face, and it's as if she never blinks. So she almost seems like she's like angrily staring at you when she's looking around, unblinkingly. She wears snake skins wrapped around for her top and just loose pants just with vines and bark and just like strips of bark just kind of twisted together. Very rudimentary, and a shawl that's also made of tightly bound vines as well. So yeah, that's her appearance as she like kind of pops up. She's always kind of like a little hunched a little bit as she's just kind of taking in her surroundings, and then sees a shiny, it's a crystal, and just beeline straight for that.
All right. And what are the rest of you up to?
I would like to people watch. So I kind of want to like just fade into the background, just kind of take in my surroundings, see what everyone's doing, who else is paying attention to what, trying to find my marks.
Okay. So you see, for the most part, you see just your party, as well as there's a couple of other, like non-workers on the ship. But for the most part, this is not. These sky ships are not meant to be passenger bearing. They are more for goods that are in a continuous circuit in the country. And you guys have special permission to ride because you're going to the Great Hunt. You're going to the Great Bounty. Your invitations bought you a one-way ticket to Wildcall.
Excellent. I am over at the crystal, just kind of staring at it because it's familiar. And it glows. My eyes. I have bright blue eyes that are luminous. They light up. I'm definitely a warforged. My entire body is covered in plates of metal, but I've somewhat covered it with human clothes. There's a red cloak hanging off my shoulders that looks a little worse for wear. And I've got a mask sort of up over my face to give me more humanoid facial features, as to not intimidate the normies. I haven't seen anybody else like me, so I'm assuming that's a thing that will happen. And I'll look over at Aster when she arrives.
Aster would definitely, see the crystal first, and then sees like this motion. Just turns up. How tall are you?
I am. Oh, I better look that up. I wrote it down. I am 7'2", so I am a big girl.
Yeah, I am 4'3". Like.
Hi.
Really look it up.
You're small.
And she. to give you kind of like how snakes do, where they kind of try to look at you with like just one eye, not full on, just kind of sideways. You are the same color as this crystal, your eyes. Why is that?
I thought so
Are you
too.
related?
I don't know. I should probably ask. Do you think it'll talk to me?
Perhaps.
And I'll look
Try
at the
it.
crystal and be like, "Hello, Uncle, Auntie."
Make a perception check.
Are you my mother?
Are you my mommy?
Mama.
That is a 16.
As far as you can tell, there's no reaction from the crystal. It just sort of gives you that whirring, humming sound as it powers the ship.
Did you
Well-
get any kind of response?
No. It's just sort of humming. Maybe it's a song. Maybe it's a song we don't know. Do you know that song?
I don't know songs.
That's sad. I don't either. But I know they're a thing. I don't know how I know they're a thing.
They do exist, yes. I'm not sure why. I've never been interested in music.
Why?
I am more interested in other things.
Like what?
The stars, the sky, anything bigger than us, really.
You know, we're on a pretty big boat. Sky
It is
boat.
interesting.
In the sky. The
It
sky,
is
the
a
big
sky
thing that
boat.
you talked about.
I've never been on one of these before.
Me neither, I think.
Why do you only think you have? Do you not know?
I don't know. I've only really been
hard to
awake
talk
for about a month.
Awake.
Yeah. I don't know, but then I know things. Weird. You just
Very
like ever
useful.
just know things? No? Just like
Yes, and
inherently?
no. Maybe not the way that you do.
well, I know for sure that you're my new friend. I'm R.A.M.
We're not friends.
Yes, we are.
But you can call me Aster.
Aster is my new friend. I like
Aster's
you,
going to
Aster.
maybe turn and awkwardly walk away because she doesn't know how to handle the situation.
Bye, Aster! Bye! I'll talk to you later!
All right. Robyn and Pog, what are you guys up to?
Well, I'm just still taking it all in, and I kind of watched that exchange. I'm not going over it, but it just amused me.
I'm kind of standing with Robyn and doing people watching, and my social skills are absolutely atrocious. I'm a very large, hefty, broad dragonborn, and I'm kind of standing and looking around and making it very clear to people when I'm looking at them, and I can see when I catch their eye that they're kind of like pushing their children away and they're trying to move out of my eye line, but I just keep following them. I have very bright, luminous blue skin and dark orange burnt horns that kind of form like a mohawk. And I'm covered in a lot of linen and like satchels and different earth tones. But when I walk, you kind of hear like stomping and clacking of my dragon feet. And I approach a lot of people and maybe don't know what to say, but just make little noises and try to hold a conversation. But I'm very socially unaware.
All right. So yeah, as you all sort of mill about the ship, the morning sort of passes uneventful. There's not a lot to look at up here. You can see, if you kind of look over the rail, you can see the forest passing by you at a pretty decent speed at this point. You do notice that, like, for the most part, you guys have been going in a pretty eastern direction. But you do notice that the ship has started to, like, bank south a little bit, and has begun to slow down just a little. And as you sort of look off the front of the ship, you can see what looks to be not quite like a break in the forest canopy, but a difference in the canopy. You see, instead of like treetops, you see enormous vines covered in giant thorns. And from the distance that you guys are at, the vines have to be the same size as a tree trunk, and the thorns easily to your waist. And it looks like you're trying to fly around it. You sort of bank, and as you notice that the captain, he kind of signals to his men who are on deck, and they all they don't necessarily like automatically reach for weapons, but they do keep them nearby. And the captain, he keeps a very wary eye on that area, and the area of the force is very large, and it's almost like he's trying to sneak past it. And as you watch, you sort of approach, and he kind of calls out to all of you on the deck, and he says, "We're approaching the Briarheart. It's best that you keep your wits about you."
Do I have wits?
I would like to keep my wits about me.
He kind of gives you a look, R.A.M, like, I certainly hope so.
Oh, okay. I'll look in my bags for them. Thanks, Captain.
As you get closer and closer, you notice that his speed is dropping a little bit, and the noise that the crystal makes is dropping so that it's lesser.
Oh no, Auntie! Are you dying?
It's still like vibrating with that arcane energy, but it's much quieter, and they all sort of seem to be like holding their collective breath as they go around this. And up towards the bow of the ship, you can see one of the they're kind of sailors, but not really. One of the airmen. There we go. He is very he looks very young and very new at what he's doing, and slightly terrified. And everybody except for R.A.M can make me a history check.
I have no history.
Alright, how do I already forgot how to do this.
My people have a very rich history. I can tell you about it if you want.
Okay. Can I have that history too?
It all started at the brink of time.
Oh, how long ago was that? Was that like 2 months ago?
I think like 7 years.
7? Oh, okay. That's a lot.
7.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot. Can't count on all my fingers, but the sun was just beginning to rise.
You only have like 4 fingers, so I guess that makes sense.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I can't quite do it.
Okay, you can use my fingers, and I like hold out my 3 hands.
Okay.
There we go. Now we have 7.
Oh, you have so many little fingers. It's little tiny. Very cute.
So Pog and Robyn, you've heard of the Briarheart. it's always been sort of rumored as a wild place where magic and nature sort of collided a long time ago. And ever since then, most travelers who go in there don't come back out. And flying over it is definitely not recommended.
I'm just wondering why the captain's getting so close to it then.
He's not getting like super close to it, but close enough that you can at least see the area. But as you're sort of watching, the ship sort of circles around, and the Briarheart itself is massive. Like, if you were on the ground, it would be miles and miles of these giant vines. And the closer to what you can tell is the center of the forest, the closer to the center of the forest that the vines go, the bigger they get.
Aster would definitely be.
I'd like to at least prepare myself for trouble, to at least get my weapons at the ready. Just kind of like taking, kind of like matching the energy of all the other around us.
Okay, yeah.
Aster would be questioning the nearest sailor, not sailor, guy, asking, like, right up front, who is the druid that controls these vines? What kind of power has conjured such things? I am very intrigued by all of this. I know nothing about it, really.
He kind of looks at you and he says, I don't know that. People don't go there. It is, under the jurisdiction of Wildcall and forbidden to enter.
And yet, here we are. And we are people. And we are going there. I don't understand.
Well, we're going around it. We aren't going through it.
And yet you seem uneasy. Why are you uneasy?
Things tend to be territorial here.
So
and then
back.
As you say that, the sort of younger looking guy at the front sneezes really, really loudly and curses. And then a couple of seconds later, you hear what sounds like a crack of thunder coming from the forest below. And you see hurtling at the ship from like these, like the edge of the vines, you see what looks to be two like masses of vines sort of wrapped up in a blur of wind. And then you also see like a third blur of wind sort of hurtling at you. And there is instant motion on the ship. And I would like everybody to roll initiative, please.
Oh, heck.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's getting fired.
Yeah, right? Aster is unimpressed right now.
Oh, jeepers.
Okay, let's see if I can do this the right way
Yeah,
now.
that sounds right. That's great.
Ew.
Hey, natty one. Hey. Oh.
Oh, no.
You're kicking it
It's
tonight.
fine. I imagine as soon as you said that it looks like a ball of like vines, Aster is entirely unconcerned with this, so she's so not prepared. She's like, it's just vines. I wear them. Scary.
Ooh.
Oh. What are they gonna do? Attack me?
I think so. Aster, protect yourself. That thing is coming.
No, it's unnecessary.
You're my new friend, and I want you to keep living.
I'm not your friend.
You are my bestest friend.
why is this escalating?
We can make friends? When?
You can be my friend too.
Okay.
Okay.
I've never been before. What do I do?
I don't know.
Apparently nothing.
I'll take
It
note
just-
of that.
Trying to find.
You're my friend now, though. I'm R.A.M. Here, hold
I'm
this for a
Pog.
second, and I'll pop
Okay.
open my chest chassis and like start
Okay.
moving wires around. And like I put a couple of circuits into Pog's hands. Just hold those for a second. And rewiring and rewiring. And I'll take them back and put them in. I'll close it, and my eyes go red. All right, let's do this.
Friend with red eyes.
Yeah,
He's kind of booping on the nose. Wow.
I don't have a nose, but sure.
Whatever's
Do it.
Okay. Effie, how do I like blow the picture of the token up so you can see what it looks like?
Oh, control and then scroll your wheel.
Control and scroll, baby.
Like on the token itself?
Yep. See?
Okay.
Oh, big you got.
That's what the rewiring was for.
Oh god.
Oops. Here we go. So you see
Oh no.
3 of these and a wad and 2 wads of vines coming at you.
They kind
I
of
was gonna
keep
say,
them.
how big are these things? I'm a little unsettled. But we're good. It shrunk.
It's okay, Aster. I got ya.
And as they sort of crest up over the top of the ship, they drop the 2 wads of vines on the deck. And someday, here we go. I know how to do this, you guys. All right. So, the first one up is gonna be. Oh, do I? Okay. Sorry. There we go. Okay, I got this. So, the first one that kind of comes up over the side, and you see feminine in feature, but see-through, and like wind sort of blowing around them constantly. And as you sort of watch, it settles on the deck and looks around, and what languages do people understand?
Common and Dwarven.
You have no idea what she's saying.
Where can we find this again? Is that on the main
Abilities at the bottom.
abilities? Common and halfling.
I have common, draconic, and orc.
Druidic, abyssal, draconic, orc.
We're so fancy.
Okay,
I guess
so
so.
none of you understand what is being said at the moment.
Damn.
What do they sound like?
Very angry.
Animal Crossing characters.
Very, like, their voice is very, like, wispy and ethereal almost, but you can tell they are not happy.
That's what I hear in my head.
Hello.
Does
they-
anybody else on the
they
ship
sound like the
appear
Nazgul.
like they understand this?
That's what I was thinking.
From what you can tell, no. Everybody's sort of still scrambling for weapons and attempting to. What am I doing here? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Cool. So, this one here is gonna move up to Pog.
Ew.
It's your
It's
sort
a
of the
red
closest
New
one.
enemy. Shall we meet in battle?
And
Hello?
they're gonna, let's see. She's going to. She's going to attack. She's going to attempt to slam you.
That jerk.
Does a 7 hit?
That's my armor class, right?
Yeah.
I hope
You're
your
looking
armor
for
class
your
is not
AC.
7.
I'm an armor class 14. Does that hit?
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Noob alert over here. What hit?
We all have to start somewhere.
As
Oh.
she attempts to slam into you, you sort of like dodge out of the way, and you notice, like, as that happens, you sort of see over the corner of your eye, you see the massive vines starting to like move around, and it starts to like form and stand up a little bit, and it's gonna step towards you. Let's see, it's going to also miss with a 11.
Matrix
Van
style.
Aster's like, see,
Why are you doing this?
All right, Ram, you're up. You are standing at the back of the ship, and you hear all this commotion towards the front.
Don't worry, Auntie, I'll be back.
Plug my camera in here because my phone's dying.
And I'm just gonna take the dash action because I was way back there,
Okay.
and that's all I can do.
All right, Robyn, you are up. You see two things on Pog over there across the way, and the other creatures sort of spread around the deck right now.
All right. Well, they've obviously tried to attack Pog, so I'm gonna try and like offer at least some help to get them off her.
Thank you.
So I would like to attack the Vine Blight 2. Trying to remember how to actually attack. Is it holding Alt and then clicking, or?
Are you on a Mac? I can't remember.
I am. Sorry.
I know it's different for me.
Should be command click. Yep, you've targeted.
Command click.
Oh, you untargeted. You targeted.
I think that's control.
You untargeted.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're targeting.
Great. Saving my ass.
Okay, so I'm gonna. You said it was command click. Right click or left?
Whatever you did before worked. You're targeting Vine Blight 2 right now.
Okay. Does that seem like it's working now?
I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to do.
I'm trying
No,
to
you
target.
still aren't. Oh wait, targets. Try it one more time, Sam.
Okay, I'm doing command left click.
There you go. Now you got it.
Okay, so it's command left click. Alright, so I will go to action. I will use my short bow. Roll to hit. Does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
Alright. And I believe...
Everybody's off to a great start.
And if that's the only thing I can do, I am done.
All right. Oops. Accidentally skipped this guy. Go back. There we go. Okay. So, they are going to move up towards. There we go. They're going to move towards Robyn. Can just barely get there. And they're going to attempt to slam you as well.
You're so mean. Picture like those people that would slam me into lockers like, oh, I was just trying to eat my lunch.
I'm just
I'm sorry, I sneezed.
here.
Sorry I exist.
Rude.
It's okay. It was a natural one. You're fine. She like runs up to you super fast, like Naruto style, like runs up to you, and then almost goes past you.
Oh
Nice.
This run is too effective.
I can't stop.
I can't stop that.
You see like almost like a flicker of like not quite fear, but some sort of emotion, like oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. As they go flying towards you.
Meow.
This last one here is gonna just spend their action dashing to Aster here.
I don't want that. You can go away.
It's okay, Aster. I'm coming for you.
I don't think I like that.
Not for you. For the. Never mind. I'll be there in a sec.
And then this last one here is gonna move up towards Robyn as well, since they're the closest.
I'm very popular.
Yeah.
I'm also like 3 feet tall.
Oh,
Hey, does an 18 hit?
It does. I have 16 as an AC.
All right. Ouch. You take 11 points of damage as they smack into you full force with their vines.
I don't like that.
That's their turn. All right, Aster, you're up.
okay. Well, I got vines in my face. Not enjoying that very much. I don't want it. But I'm very curious about these vines against my vines. I'm going to
Okay.
cast. I mean, I was gonna do that. I don't know if it's actually a good idea anymore. Because they moved. Ruined all my plans. Alright. I will instead, you see Aster's like jaw kind of unhinged like a snake, so like her mouth isn't like a person mouth, it like goes way back. So when she like opens up her jaw, it's like a huge gaping maw.
You want
and
to know
she
how I
just
got these scars?
Ishi the killer.
Let's put a smile on that face. She's going to try and poison spray, so you just see just this like green liquid just like spray out in front of the creature that's in front of her.
Okay.
Gross.
So you gotta make a constitution save.
Okay. And you're doing that against this guy.
This. Oh yeah. Do I have to? Is that how I do it?
It looks like you targeted it.
Okay.
Why didn't it do... Oops, I thought I had that turned on automatically.
Aster was not targeting the creature.
Okay.
Oh.
I did what I did.
If that ever happens,
And it failed.
you can actually just drag and drop where it says the cast from the chat window onto the target. And it'll roll it.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. Fancy.
Ooh.
Same with the damage. Drag and drop it.
Okay. So yeah, as you sort of use your action to spray this poison on it, it definitely makes contact of some kind, but it doesn't seem to do as much as you were hoping.
No.
Oh, they're like me.
Well, I'm just gonna take my movement now, even if this provokes opportunity attack. I'm just gonna
Okay, yeah, it will.
try to slither away. Get out of here.
Maybe. Well, that was a miss.
Okay, you say it is. I'm gonna say it is too. Okay, bye.
Why did it do that? Wait, what did it do?
God, what's safe?
I know you liked me.
I'm going over here.
Just stay here. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you do until you prove it to me.
Just wait.
Okay.
All right, cool.
And that's it for me.
Okay, so next up is Pog.
Alright, I'm gonna go after
see now.
Vine Blight number 2, and I'm going to use my quarterstaff. Whoop.
That's a hit.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, that's a super hit.
Yeah, baby. I turned
Is
that
that
thing
what your
into
character
noodles.
says?
Yeah, baby.
But in the
The other
accent.
character in Jeremy's. Yeah, baby.
Love it.
All right.
Ooh.
And then, do you have any kind of bonus action that you're doing? Oh, you gotta roll your damage.
Yes, okay. I knew that. Yeah.
All right.
Alright, and for a bonus action, can I do an unarmed strike for that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I'm going to do that because I got yelled at the last time I did.
I didn't yell at you. I was helping you.
No, my dad burst into my room and was like,
Oh, did he?
it's bonus action! And then he just ran out. And that's
That's
what a
amazing.
violent interaction.
Thanks, Jason.
The best.
So yeah, that hit, and it looks like you did some damage to it there. Yeah, he's not looking awesome.
Did he
Who
ever?
is these days?
True. The sort of massive vines that like stood up, it's definitely having an issue standing now.
I hope.
Good
Is that
job,
the
new friend.
the end of your turn there?
Wobble and fair. Oh.
Oh.
All right, so back to the top then. You moved away, so they are gonna retarget Sam or Robyn here. Maybe. Oh, I don't want you to be. There we go. Do the thing? Are you doing the thing? No, you're not doing the thing. Why are you not doing the thing?
Do the thing, Julie.
The thing! Do the thing! Too many things to do. So little time.
There. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. That's the one over here by Pug. There we go. So they're gonna take their swipe at you there. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah, I think my armor class is 14, so
Oh,
that sounded like it hurt a little bit.
Really? Because it says on here that it misses. Now that
Okay.
I look at this.
Are you looking at the right thing on the front of your character sheet? Because we did switch a stat around.
For my armor class?
Mhm.
It says 14.
Yeah, because we moved your dexterity or something, and so that should have changed your armor class.
Ooh.
That'll be on the main
Armor
page.
class 16.
There you go.
There you go. So it misses.
Yeah.
Noise, 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 noise.
I'm gonna change that real quick.
As it sort of like reaches out to swipe at you, you dodge out of the way just as like the vine sort of that you've been messing up reaches out with its attack there. They're gonna try and swipe at you. That is a 9. I apparently can't hit anything tonight.
That's
Just very
great.
large and
You're
in
doing
charge.
great. Keep doing that.
Keep doing not attacks.
Perfect. Do it.
Yeah.
All right,
Love
Ram,
it.
you're up.
Stay here, Aster. I'll be right back. And then 400 pounds of metal just start
Oh my
rushing
God.
towards Robyn.
Doosh, doosh, doosh.
You're small too. And then I rage. And I'm gonna hit this bish.
Get that bish.
That
That funny
bish.
bish.
Does a 20 hit?
It does.
Bring this giant great axe right off my back. Smooth motion. Hack.
Beautiful.
So you definitely make contact with something like these things. They look like they're made out of air, but there's definitely some kind of substance to them, and they're definitely not looking awesome. And let's see. And no bonus actions or anything like that for you?
I raged for my bonus action.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, Robyn, you are up.
All right. I'm going to attack the. Was it the Bilwis 2? Did that. Because it's not showing on my screen that I'm targeting.
You are targeting Bilwis 2 and Vineblade 2.
How do I only target. Wait. I only want to target the one.
So you're going to click again, command click again on the one you don't want to hit. There you go.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to roll to see if attack. Actions, short bow. It's a 16 hit.
Yes, it does.
Hey.
Alright, now I also have sneak
So,
attack.
wait, which one are you attacking?
The
Bilwis
Bil-
2?
Bilwis 2.
So, you're using a ranged weapon at close. Is that different for rogues? I can't remember.
Only if they have a feat.
Okay, so the attack would be at disadvantage because you're using a ranged weapon up close.
If I were to change weapons, that would take a turn, though.
No, it's not an action or anything like that to change your weapon.
Okay.
At least I don't play it that way.
I mean, the only weapons I have on hand is my short bow. Like, I don't have... Let's see. In my inventory, I have other stuff, but I don't have it equipped.
So in your inventory, where you see the picture, it looks like a bag or it's empty, click until you see a t-shirt.
Alright, give me one moment. Oh, it is equipped. Okay, so I have a rapier that's equipped.
There you go.
It's the same die plus number. So instead of the short bow, could I use the rapier?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So it's the same die count, so it still hits. But it does piercing damage. So I'm going to roll for the damage. So it's 4 plus 5, so that's 9 damage. Could I also use my sneak attack? It's one of my rogue features.
That's the one that you hit, right, Effie?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I don't ever play rogue, so it's hard for me to remember what sneak attack is. As long as they're engaged with another person or you have advantage on the roll.
Yeah.
It says once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to hit.
Yeah, so because I'm where I am,
And since I'm like 5 feet from it.
Yeah, I'm threatening Vine Blight 1 and Bilwis 2. So Robyn would get sneak attack on either of those targets.
Okay, yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah, Robyn, on your character sheet, just for next time, where the sneak attack is, you can see there's a little dude.
Mm-hmm.
So before you roll your damage, click that, and then roll your damage. It'll do your sneak attack damage at the same time.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We're going over it.
Okay, can I click that now, or?
It won't roll it, so if Artemis is okay with it, just roll regular d6s off the bottom there.
Yeah, yep, go ahead.
So that's a 5.
Nice.
Then do I also get a bonus action?
Yep, with your...
Yep.
So as my bonus action, I would like to... Let's see. I would like to hide.
Okay.
And
how are you doing that?
I would like to hide behind R.A.M. I'm naturally stealthy. I can attempt to hide even as long as they're just at least one size large.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. So R.A.M, you see, like you had just swiped through this creature, and the tiny little halfling next to you whips out a pointy-looking little sword and jabs it a couple of times. It ducks behind you and just is gone.
They're
out of
hiding
line
in
of
my
sight.
cloak. It is a very big, billowy cloak, so there's lots of room for you to hide in there.
I'm a pocket
And
rogue now.
Yeah.
When you look back at that creature, it is gone.
Alright, so I will finish my turn then. Because I don't believe I can do anything else.
Where did it go? Where'd the little one go? The one that's like your size.
Oh, the vine.
I'm too angry for this.
I'm doing.
So the let's see. The Bilwis is gonna move up here by you, R.A.M.
Excellent.
Do I need to do anything with my character?
Well, where behind are you hiding? Like, are you directly behind, or?
I think, if I'm remembering correctly, the halfling can actually share the space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that how that works?
I think so.
I think
I'll
they're
have
small
to
enough.
double check.
Probably be like between the legs or like
Yeah.
in that area.
Okay.
Maybe?
So yeah, unable to really tell where you went, the Bilwis is going to move up towards R.A.M and get flanking then with the wibbling vine pile.
I didn't know we were doing flanking. I would have done things differently.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You just woke up. You don't know about flanking until it just hit you. Oh yes.
Well, I hope it doesn't hit me.
Or well, the concept. But
that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oops. Hello. So you take 11 damage
Halved.
as it slams into you.
Or what type of damage is it?
It is bludgeoning damage, so you would take half, right?
Yep.
Because you're raging. So, 5 damage.
Got it.
And that's their turn. It is now the little Vine Blight's turn. They're also going to smack you. Maybe, if I can find the right thing here. Why did it? Nope, that's not right. Okay. Why did it do that?
I don't know. I don't know what it did.
Sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. No, I was still targeting Robyn. That was my fault. Sorry. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
All right.
No.
You as you sort of get knocked by this like airy creature, you move out of the way just in time as like a vine like flies past your nose and
It's a good thing
back
I don't have
back into
one.
the-
This nose.
All right, Aster, you're up. You just saw this thing, one of the airy creatures, whip out at R.A.M and get her pretty decently.
I'm fine, Aster. Don't worry.
She's fine. I'm not gonna worry about her.
It's just air and vines. It's fine.
It's just vines. I'm not concerned. But I am intrigued now that I'm at a distance and they seem preoccupied. I'm going to cast Entangle. I don't really know how I can, because I want to cast it where, because it's 20 feet. I think it's of a 20-foot radius. So I was hoping that it might be enough to like position it where I can get the two Phixius?
Okay.
If that's possible.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Sprouts. So grasping
Nope,
weeds and
all right.
vines sprout from the ground in 20-foot square. Square. Starting from a point within range.
Okay, I know there's a way to like draw a square on here, and I don't remember how it is.
Where do you want it?
Oh, kind of towards the edge, just enough to get those two enemies, but not hit Pog or R.A.M. Yeah, perfect. Right there. Whoosh. Vines just start like sprouting randomly from the deck.
You a badass.
And that's a what kind of save?
So, a creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw, be restrained.
Go away, stupid
Until the
Instagram.
spell ends.
They cannot be restrained.
Well, I don't know that.
So as you go to like, you all see like these vines sort of growing up out of the boards of the ship almost, and they sort of reach up and just kind of go through these creatures.
I cast the spell and I go, oh. Wow.
That was really cool.
Uh,
What did it do?
apparently nothing.
Oh,
Yeah. Good luck, guys. I'll be back here. Have fun.
bye.
Bye. That'll be
Toodaloo.
Pog, you're up.
Oh boy. I'm gonna go for the Vine Blight 2 again, and I'm really liking my quarterstaff, so I'm gonna do that.
Yep, so an 18 hits. And
Mm-hmm.
I think...
I know.
There we go. Okay. Alright. So yeah, it's still standing. Not looking great, but still standing.
The tough little tumbleweed.
Are you gonna use your bonus action?
Oh, yes. One. Ooh.
Yep, that hits.
Yay.
Arr.
I'm on fire. Not literally. Metaphor.
You gotta roll your punch damage.
Is that the bludgeoning damage? That one? Yeah.
There you go.
We're
Nice.
killing it.
So yeah, as you sort of strike out and make contact with this, your fist just sort of goes through the vines, and the vines sort of collapse around your fist.
Ew.
As you
Disgusting.
all right, and at the end of your turn, then.
Yep. Did it say that I completed it?
Yep.
I think. Okay.
All right. So now it is this guy's turn here. They're gonna, seeing that you just sort of beat their little viney friend there, they're gonna try to slam into you. That's a 9.
Nice.
Why am I rolling so many 9s?
I know.
That's like the 5th 9. Like, I'm not kidding.
You've
Are
done
we
a
the
lot of
mighty
like
nine now?
under 10. Yeah.
Please.
The frustration of being a DM. All right, Ram, you are up.
I will. I'm gonna attack the Bilwis. My great axe. With an 18.
Hit
Great axe is awesome. That should be on a shirt.
it.
Aw. 50 damage.
I know. It's so good, but it sucks that it's so low.
You got a great axe.
It's really good.
Yeah, baby.
Aster, have you seen the halfling?
What halfling?
The one that was right here.
I didn't realize there was a halfling.
You need to open your eyes.
They're
That tracks.
so open, but they see so little. One of life's many contemplations, and she's just off, staring in space now.
I mean,
You're
that
really
sort of
weird.
tracks because snakes have notoriously bad eyesight, so.
Also true.
So it's my
All
turn
right,
now?
Yep, Robyn, you are up. You are currently hiding under Ram's cape or something.
But
How do I get out of hiding? I'm not used to hiding.
Mechanically, you don't have to do anything.
Oh, okay.
Once you make your presence known by casting or making an attack, you are unhidden. But then
Cool.
you can just re-hide if you want to use your bonus action to do that.
This is why I always try to murder the rogues first.
I'm a little
Yeah.
ghost for now. Just pop up.
Because you're hiding, correct me if I'm wrong, Artemis, if you don't want to use this, but because you're hiding, you have advantage.
Nope, that's perfectly fine.
Alright.
I don't ever
would
play
like-
rogues, so the mechanics are a little weird for me because I've never played a rogue.
Is there anything I have to do to get that advantage, or like I roll gets?
So down in the bottom left, there's a button that says ADV.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to just click that, and then it will roll with advantage.
Okay. All right. So I would like to attack the Vine Blight 1. So I'm gonna. I believe that worked. I'm not seeing anything on my.
Yeah, it looks like you're targeting it.
Got it. All right. So I will roll to attack, and again I'm going to use my rapier since I'm feet away. And I'm going to do a sneak attack as well. Or do I only do that for the damage roll?
Once you roll your attack, and if you hit, then you apply the effect, and then the damage does.
I know, it's just you said the little icon that has a person. I had to click on that.
Yeah.
Do I do that?
After you roll your attack, if it hits.
Okay. I did not mean to roll 2.
Yes, you did.
You should have, because you were rolling at advantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so yes, you definitely hit.
Okay.
Although you're using your short bow again.
Oh, I hit the wrong one then. It's the same +7 on both. Do you want me to re-roll for the rapier?
No,
or...
that's fine.
Okay.
Just use the damage for the rapier then.
Okay. Alright. So I'm going to do the damage for the rapier. I already clicked the icon for the sneak attack. So it's a 13.
Yeah, so as you like stab out at it, it just crumples.
Cool. And I would like to
didn't have a whole lot left.
Where did that come from?
The little person just like appears before you and then like disappears.
It's like,
What the hell?
I don't have to roll anything to hide again, right?
no.
Okay.
Rogues get that as just a specialness.
All right, and that's the end of your turn then?
Yep, thank you.
All right, cool. It is now this guy's turn, and they are going to try and get R.A.M again. Let's see here. That's only a 15. It was above a 10 this time.
No.
Okay. Sure.
Oh gosh, okay. Well, apparently everything I do is useless, so...
I believe in you.
Oh man. I am not properly prepared for this, apparently. I guess the thing that I will try and attempt to do... Do I have a bit of a read on how these two enemies look? Like, do they seem pretty...
Make a perception check.
Yeah, okay. I will do that.
All dark and handsome.
Oh, no, I don't need that. Okay, hang on. I can figure this out, right? Oh, there it is. Oh, boy. That snake eyesight's not good.
You see all the things. So many things.
I see.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you know that the one that's on R.A.M was hit. You just, from where you are, you can't really tell how well.
yeah, I have no idea. Alright, alright.
You have to get closer.
No. I'm gonna stay right where I am. I'm gonna, I guess, use my starry form, actually. 'Cause that's a thing I can do. Instead of turning into an animal, I like get all like glittery and star formy and everything. I pull down from within my hair. I have these like these little discs that are like strung together intricately, and I like move them around to form a constellation on my forehead. And I will take on Archer.
Okay.
Like this glistening archer form. And that's all I can do. I'm just gonna do that. Oh,
Actually looking a lot like if you've ever seen the Dragon Prince, the elf dude at the very end. He looks very like starry like that.
Yeah.
All right.
But that would be my turn.
All right, Pog, you are up. You have one. You've just punched a bunch of vines into nothingness, and you still have a angry-looking wind creature.
Yeah. I'm gonna go after that one because it's bothering me. And so. Let's. Did that have to show up? I don't know if it's showing up.
It showed up, but then I didn't do the thing.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was weird.
I guess that
Why?
never happened.
That's...
Yeah, like it doesn't even show. I had no idea what that was.
Oh,
Like, that was
Oh,
weird.
that's why.
that's why.
Oh,
I broke it!
You broke it. Your attack was too good.
Well, we'll take a quick
we
be
were
right
doing
back.
so good.
I'll take a
Yeah,
quick
it's
be right
probably-
back. It's been about an hour and a half, so we'll be right
That's
back
true.
while Fantasy Grounds calms its tits.
Hey, well,
We're back, and we have collected a Maggie.
Hello.
Yay.
Sorry for being late. I'm feeling better. I'm really glad to be here.
I'm glad that you're feeling better, though.
Me too.
Alright, so our intrepid dragonborn was just about to do the thing.
Yeah, Dragonborn,
Yeah, what was I doing again?
you were gonna punch it.
Do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
do the thing.
I could not see the map on my screen. Is that my
Yeah.
fault?
Oh,
Oh.
I can push it back out.
Should I just pretend I see the map and just play along? Oh,
If it
yeah.
ever crashes like that, and we're on a map, when you open your character sheet, at the very top where your picture is, click on the one on the right side, double click it, and it'll bring the map, the last map that you were on, up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright.
Thank you.
This Billwis is gonna get its ass kicked.
Get it.
I'm so mad at it. I'm gonna.
It's just
So mad. Of course, it. That was a. Could have been worse.
I mean, it hit, so.
And I get to do a bonus action with that too?
Yeah, if you want to do your unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Make sure you click it.
Although, for some reason, you're not targeting the thing.
he's just swinging.
I'm
11
gonna move
damage.
like this, and if you get in my way, it's your fault.
It's over.
I'm just gonna hold my fist, and you have to run into it a couple of times.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
That was a favorite game to play as a sibling.
Yep,
Stop hitting yourself.
can confirm.
Trying
Yeah.
to-
All right. So, is that the end of your turn there?
Yep.
All right.
Let's say that I finished.
So, Maggie, I'm gonna
Okay.
add you in on the next round
Oh.
then.
Awesome.
All right. So, as you just reach out and sort of clobber this Billwis here, it is going to sort of turn around and go the other direction from you.
No.
and you get an attack of opportunity as it runs full tilt away from you.
No. Oh, no, stop it. No, no, whoa, whoa.
Hit it! Hit it!
Get it before it gets over here. Get it. Help.
Did you make an attack? Maddie, did you make your attack?
Yep.
Your attack of opportunity
Thought I
because it
did.
ran away from you?
It moved out of your combat space, so you get to hit it again.
Oh. Like with like a short sword or a staff is fine. Like if it's running, I can just like try and swipe.
Yeah, I
them.
mean, you can just whack it with your staff there.
I'll whack it with my staff.
Whack it really.
Whack
Yep.
it.
That definitely hit. So yeah, you
Okay,
as you sort of swipe across it with your staff, it kind of loses its form for a second, but reforms and keeps on going.
Puffy.
And that's gonna be its turn. All right, R.A.M.
I will bring down my great axe again.
My great axe.
22.
That definitely hit, and it's definitely not looking happy.
Can't wait for second attacks. Oh,
Robyn, you are up as R.A.M like swipes out. Is it a great axe you said you
Yep.
have? As R.A.M swipes out with their great axe and just like almost carves this air creature in half, but it like reforms.
Alright, so I'm gonna target the billless one. I'm probably mispronouncing that.
I would
So
say
I'm
billis, yeah.
I'm gonna use my short bow since I'm more than 5 feet away.
Okay. Yep, that definitely hits.
where did that come from?
I'm gonna use.
I didn't know I could do that.
Can I use sneak attack with this?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a ranged weapon. Okay.
And I'm threatening it, so you get your sneak attack.
Oh, nice. All right, so I'm gonna roll for damage.
All right. So yeah, as you fire your arrow, the arrow just goes like right through, and it just goes.
Woo!
And I'm gonna go back to hiding. And I am done.
What the hell is going on?
Exciting.
Aster, you are up. This thing is running sort of at you.
Apparently. Okay. I'm in my starry form archer, so I'm going to try and shoot at it archerally.
Okay.
Alright, let me find my
Yeah.
An 18 hits, yeah, but it looks like you're not targeting it.
How does one target a thing?
You're targeting it now. Or now you're not.
Oh.
Now you are. Now you're not.
Oh.
Now you are.
Okay, I'm done. I figured it out. Great. Wait, how do I damage on here with? Oh. I don't know if I click the button. I will do it.
There you go. So yeah, your arrow sort of passes through, and like you can see that it definitely hit, but it is still standing.
But I don't like butts.
Who doesn't like butts?
But what in the butt?
I guess it's technically a bonus action to use my archer form. So, I guess as an action, I believe poison spray is an action. Yeah, okay. So I guess I will position myself closer and do the whole like unhinged jaw and spray at you. That.
Okay.
Constitution saving, I believe, is what I need.
It rolled a 6. So it failed.
Great, good.
However, as you go to what's up, babe? As you go to like spray it with your poison spray, it doesn't seem to do as much as you were hoping.
Alright, Aster's a little depressed at how useless she's apparently being right now, and is just gonna complete her turn.
That's my friend. Look at how good she's doing.
Don't look at
I
me.
appreciate you, Aster.
Stop.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Yeah, love you. All right. So yeah, a little disappointed, but it doesn't seem like it's running directly at you. So.
Oh. Excellent. Then just keep going. Just let that train fly right by.
All right. Pog, you are up. The only one that's left now is the one that was by you that took off barreling across the deck.
So for my speed, it says 40. So does that mean I can quite make it, or like I'm pretty close to making it to the thing across the deck? Or does that
It's
matter?
60 feet from you right now.
Okay.
You're so fast.
That means I could make it till about there, right? Till about 20. Yeah.
You could also dash for your action if you wanted. Right?
You also have a very cool ability that uses key points called Step of the Wind.
I
Oh, cool
do.
thing. Do that. What is that? Do it.
Do the cool thing.
The cool monk thing.
How do I do that?
Metagaming Pigeon is here!
Amazing.
I think
How
I
do
have
I
a
step with
metagaming
the
pigeon
wind?
somewhere.
So Step of the Wind is basically like a rogue's cunning action. You spend a key point, and you can take additional movement equal to your full movement.
Okay.
So another 40.
Okay. Do I have to click something on here to do that?
On your actions tab, there's going to be key points and then like little dots beside it. That's basically just going to keep track of how many you've used during your rest or between rests.
Okay.
I love that. It's a great emoji, Artemis.
The metagaming pigeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like I did something.
You did the thing.
I did it.
You did.
The thing's been done. Is that it for my turn then?
No. So you can take your additional movement, so your additional 40 feet, and then you can take your action.
Okay.
You won't be able to do your Unarmed Strike because that's your bonus action, and the...
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We're gonna go short sword this time. That feels right in my soul. Well, it didn't feel right in the roll.
Right in the soul, not right in the roll.
Right in the roll.
Why did it roll the damage if it missed?
It's still going to roll the damage if she clicks on it.
Oh, okay.
Damage is to me and my ego.
Okay. So yeah, you're like, yeah, I got this, and you run up and you go to swipe, and it just sort of like ducks out of the way, and your sword just goes like.
That is so disappointing.
I just imagine after, because we're kind of almost across from each other, when you miss, you like stand up, you happen to see like over the vine over to me, and I'm just kind of just giving like a.
Creepy little snake thing.
That's my friend! Yeah, Pog!
Friends? Ooh,
Look, you're
All
my
right.
friend, you.
friend.
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 I don't know what that means, but friend.
We are two brain cells together. Come on,
All right.
Pod.
So is that the end of your turn then?
Yes.
All
I
right.
will
So
never remember to
Eliz,
do.
you are just sort of coming out from below deck after hearing a bunch of noise and some like what sounds like scrabbling across the deck at like full speed, along with 400 pounds of metal running across the deck.
Sounds like the party got started without. I see the ghost.
You want to roll initiative for me so that we can kind of add you in? And then, like, as you sort of stick your head out as all this is going on, you see running past you what looks to be this creature made out of, like, wind and, like, leaves that are sort of caught up in it. It's got long flowing hair, and it is booking it for the back end of the ship.
Going for the butt.
You touched the butt.
What?
Save the blood.
So technically it would go before you do your thing. So it's just gonna keep running back this direction. Pog, you get another attack of opportunity as it moves away from you.
Okay. Come on, quarterstaff.
Again, the ego. Rolling the damage
Yeah,
before you get a hit.
You're just like you're like, I got this. It moves out of your space.
Like,
You don't got this.
A little trigger happy.
Sort of like moves out of your way in just like an unexpected way as it bolts for the back of the ship. And you see it gets to like where the railing is, where you can kind of look over the back of the ship where the crystal is, and just keeps going. It goes, but you, as that happens, you hear what sounds like a claws on crystal sound as it reaches down and just whacks the crap out of this crystal behind the ship.
My Angie!
Save her aunt.
But that's going to be its turn. Eliz, you are up.
It's me.
That's my family.
Where did it go? Oh no, he's all the way over there. Okay.
It's a good thing I actually stayed back.
Okay, he is 50. Are we playing with like cover rules? So if I wanted to fire off a spell this way, would I have to step to avoid my friends? Which isn't a problem.
No, but it is lower than you, so you can't actually even see it.
Oh, okay.
It sort of like vaulted itself off the back end of the ship.
Okay. Oh no. So are these the stairs then?
So I couldn't find one that was like just the deck.
Okay.
Just ignore everything that's on that map.
Okay, but can I get in my 30 feet of movement? Can I get to the point where I could see the thing?
No, you would still be like if you move 30 feet, you would still be, yeah. Okay. You still wouldn't have line of sight on it. Because it's about 10 feet down.
Got it. I am going to then I'm just gonna try to run after it because at this point I can't. I kind of need to see it to do most things, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna take the full dash action and just start booking it to where I think it is. Well, that would be. Could I get to it, or is it like it's like floating? So I couldn't.
No, it's like down. It went over a railing and down.
Oh, okay. I was confused. I thought it went up. Okay. I'm just gonna. I'll run over here, and I'm gonna. Can I make a I'm gonna just like try to look for it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check as you're sort of looking around for it.
Come out, wherever you are.
You can't tell exactly where it is, but you know that it went over the back of the ship somewhere.
Yeah, I tell the people who don't look as scary as the ghost thing to say, it's over yonder. And I, like, wave my hands crazily in the air, and thankfully do not fall off the ship as I do so. And that's my turn.
It's teetering.
Alright, R.A.M, you saw this thing just book it and launch itself.
I think it's gone. And then I'll just like open my panel and start rewiring myself. It's really exhausting. And how did I know I could?
Make a perception check as you're doing that.
How did I know I could push arrows out of my knees? I'm very confused.
Arrows are in your knees?
22 for perception.
So as you go to like rewire the sort of short circuit that causes your rage, you hear crack as it makes contact with that crystal in the back.
Oh no, Auntie. Oh.
And the ship sort of lurches as that happens.
I can run to here. That's the close. Oop. There. Close as I can get.
Alright. Robyn, you are up.
Okay, unfortunately, I am like the farthest away right now from. And I can only.
For me, guys, I have little legs.
Yeah, I know. I only have 25 speed, so it's like 5 spaces.
Oh, that's right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I doubt that would. I don't have anything that would hit, I guess.
You should have a thing that allows you to dash.
I don't think I have dash, do I? What would that be under?
You can use your action to dash for sure, but don't rogues have something that
Cunning action.
allows them to... Yeah.
Bonus action?
Yeah, so you can take your cunning action, which is your bonus action, to dash.
Okay.
And then you would still get your action.
How far do I get to dash?
Another 25.
Another 25.
Okay, so I'm going to do the bonus action of dash. So it's another 25. You said that's another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still not close enough, I don't think.
No, you can't see it. Like, you can see that everybody's sort of, like, aiming... Like, looking at the back of the ship. But
I
you can't
see
see it. No.
Okay. So I guess there's really nothing I can do. Can I hide again?
But where you are, there's some crates that you could, like, hide behind if you wanted.
Sure, I'm gonna hide there and just kind of buckle down and wait for my next turn.
Okay. Aster, you are up.
Oh, heck. Alright, the thing is over there. Over the edge of the ship. Oh, Smartle. I can't. I can't really do. I shall. guess I'll try to move a little bit closer as well. But the most I can move is only move about here. And I will just prepare, I suppose, a reaction, like if it pops out.
What are you holding?
I'm still my starry form. So just that bow and arrow magicalness.
Okay.
And just wait it out.
All right, Pog, you are up.
All right. I also have darts, so I'm gonna try to throw a dart at a bundle of vines, because that's definitely.
Okay, I would say that it's got partial cover from where you are. You can kind of just barely see like the top of its head as you get towards the back of the.
Maybe I'll wait then with Aster and look for a bug that comes back then with my staff. Not waste my darts.
Okay, so you're gonna hold your staff then.
Yep.
And it is its turn, so it's gonna get into position here, and it's gonna use its fancy attack here. Maybe. There we go.
It's fine if you don't.
So yeah, you like Pog, you can sort of see it reaches up and like aims down, and you hear a sound of like cracking glass almost, and the ship shudders really hard, and that's gonna be its turn. Eliz, you are up.
Okay. I say, is that supposed to happen? Is there like, if I move and based on my perception check and everybody else's movement, can I kind of go to where I could visibly see the creature?
Yeah, so there's like a railing at the back of the ship that like if you move up to, you'd be able to like look down and see it.
Like if I sit next to Pog?
You can go even further, because technically this guy is like he's like technically here.
Yeah,
but just down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I am going to say you cannot do that. That is naughty.
No.
No.
Technically it can.
But it won't.
Wrong.
After I do this. And then in my mind I'm like, please.
Yep, that hit.
Nice.
Okay. Oh.
Wait, so it said that it was a success. So what is it that you're doing?
I can. Sorry, there's somebody at my door. I will see what's going on in a second. I link the spell. I think because it saved, nothing happens. So you just see Eliz like fling out a hand, their eyes go inky black, and then nothing else happens.
What kind of damage does that do?
It is, I believe, psychic.
Oh, so it shouldn't be okay. Yeah, it must have just saved. That's weird.
Yeah, that's fine.
Listed it like that, but all right, R.A.M. You, as you're sort of approaching, you feel the ship shudder again.
Okay, from where I'm at, am I able to see it or no?
Yeah, you can see it. It's kind of down from where you are now.
Leave my auntie alone! No, throw a javelin at it.
Okay.
It means the world to me.
20.
Yep, that hits.
10 damage.
All right. So yeah, it definitely is not like looking awesome.
Needs to look dead. Murder.
Your javelin sort of like passes through, and like you see as it goes through this creature and just kind of keeps going down into the forest below.
Stop.
And the creature kind of stops and looks at you for a second and then goes down again to like make another strike. Like it's getting ready to make another strike. Robyn, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to move and dash. So, let's see. Well, I'm going to move first. That's 1, 2, 3, 5. So right from where I am, I can't.
No, from there you wouldn't be able to see it.
So I'd have to kind of get next to R.A.M.
Yeah, you'd have to get up next to R.A.M or Eliz there and be closer to the railing.
Okay, so I'm gonna dash forward. So 1, 2. Can I stand here?
Yeah, that would be like at the railing then.
Okay, and can I see it?
Yeah, just kind of barely. You can see it through the like slats of the railing. You can see that it's down below you a little bit.
Okay, well obviously this is a ranged weapon attack that I'm going to... So I'm gonna roll to see if I can hit with my short bow. 17. That's a hit.
Sorry, I'm back.
Yep.
Okay. And with that, I'm gonna also do... Can I also do a sneak attack even though I did... Sorry, I didn't hear anything.
So I'm trying because nobody's next to it. Is that the...
No, you don't get the sneak attack because nobody's next to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Nobody's directly threatening it, even though it's being harassed by like 5
Everybody.
people. 5 other
Alright,
people.
I'm just rolling for damage.
Yeah.
3, 8.
Nice. Yeah, so as your arrow sort of passes through it, would you like to smite it?
Would I like to smite it?
Yeah.
What does that entail?
It just means that it's very, very, very low.
Sure.
But is that the end of your turn then? As you...
Yeah, and I call it, you don't have a ticket! And then I end my turn.
No ticket!
No ticket, exactly.
No ticket, you're off the boat! Bye.
Can I get everybody to make me a perception check, please?
I don't know. Okay.
And super perceptive.
Nope, that was not it.
Nope, that's not it.
R.A.M, you are on an airship. You figured that much out.
Empty!
Hey,
What day is it?
Also,
curse
Keisha, you're
these
like...
eyes!
Trying to roll perception.
I can't, I don't. My head is always in the clouds.
Apparently.
I don't pay attention to what's around me.
But your
Oh,
camera...
Literally in the clouds now.
Like, you keep sinking.
I know, it's...
I got a
I had you
23.
perfectly framed, and now it's like...
So, Pog, Eliz, and Robyn, you all sort of notice that the ship has begun to sort of list to one side and is losing altitude rather rapidly.
Where's the captain? I want to lodge a complaint.
He is behind you and sort of up by where the steering mechanism for the ship is, and he has got it like as far over as he can, and you can see he is trying his best, but he's losing a battle that he's fighting a losing battle at the moment. So
This is happening, and Aster is just like, I feel normal. Nothing has changed.
Oh no.
Nothing.
This may as well happen.
So we're losing altitude and we're listing off to the...
yeah, you are
Is there anything we can do?
We have a cat.
You are at least not listing in the direction of the Briarheart. You are going away from it.
Oh, that's good.
Um,
Silver lining.
Hi, kitty.
Look at me. This is my tail. It is beautiful.
Windsor.
Tail.
Is that Windsor?
Yes. You can tell by the
Chonky boy.
tail.
Chonky.
I like the little bit of white at the very end.
Oh, it's like a little dipped
Oh,
paintbrush. Oh.
Chonky
Pasta's
boy.
currently yelling at the office door. I can hear her.
Oh.
The tail attack.
Yeah, man.
All right, Aster, are you moving, doing anything other than standing there going, oh yeah, like this is totally normal?
So the creature is it dead? Do I know?
No, it looks horrible, but
Oh.
it's still there.
Oh, okay. I guess
Or
I
that's just a
will.
running joke that I have when it's got like 2 hit points left. I just ask if you want to smite it, even though none of you can do that.
Oh. Well, okay. So I guess I will run up. I have just enough movement speed. Try to look over and in starry form attempt to attack it.
Okay.
My starry bow and arrow.
That hits.
Oh. Ooh. Okay. Good. Oh.
Oh no.
It had 2 hit points left.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yay.
That's
So-
my friend. My friend.
I am not
As your
friend.
As your arrow
did
sort of
so
passes
good.
through, how would you like to end this creature's existence?
I almost feel like, honestly, it's kind of an afterthought when she comes over and she's pulling back and taking aim, but then she kind of sees a glint in the distance and she turns and looks at that and just lets go, and it just happens to hit the creature and kills it, but she's not paying attention at all. She's already lost interest in this bundle of whatever it is that she sees. Everything is tilted. The world is weird. So she's just trying to contemplate why is everything different? My perception has changed from this one encounter. It is fascinating. And she's just staring off in the distance as this creature just crumbles away into the
Help
wind.
me.
She doesn't even notice.
I clap my 3-fingered hand on Aster's head. You did so good, friend. Look at what you did. You killed it.
This is no.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know my hands are really big.
I don't like.
You want to hug instead? I hear hugging is really nice.
I don't understand what hugs are. They are very.
Me neither, but I have a mustache now.
It fits you.
Thank you for the
So
raid,
yeah,
Agni.
Hi, Agni.
I gotta move that.
So yeah, as you dispatch this last creature, you guys can definitely tell you are going down, and you are going down fast. The
I
trees
brace
below
myself.
I'm yelling timber.
I hold
the
out my
trees
arm.
below are coming at you quite quickly, and Captain Aurelius from behind you he yells, "Everybody brace for impact!"
Will that hurt? Will bracing hurt?
I hear it hurts a lot, yes.
Oh,
I thought you were supposed to go limp. Or am I confused?
I don't know. I'm very confused.
Good to meet you, friend.
Just
Nice
beat
to meet
yourselves
you
up and
too.
shit. So yeah, as you the session is going that they're crashing.
Fine.
Yeah.
My life.
So, as you guys sort of like brace for impact, the Captain Aurelius has enough control of the ship that you aren't like you're not like nose down into the trees. You're sort of coming at it crooked, like he's doing his best to make an emergency landing in the canopy of the trees.
Oh no.
And you guys are going down quick, but as he sort of like you watch as he sort of like expertly maneuvers the ship, and it comes down and like it bounces a couple of times off the canopy, and then it just like lodges itself nose like first in a clump of trees, and you guys are all sort of thrown to the deck. And I need Aster and R.A.M to make me dexterity saving throws.
I'm not recommending this flight for anybody.
Sounds like Lord of the Flies.
Who's
19 for me.
I saw that one.
Yeah, but
Oh, did it
suck it
twice?
up.
It was Windsor.
Oh, the whole time Aster was just like arms up, but like with a deadpan face, just like, if this is my end, let it be. Whoa.
Alright. So as you're sort of thrown to the deck, you at least are not thrown towards the railing, you're thrown onto the deck.
Mm.
So you don't go over the edge. You manage to catch yourself just sort of in time as you just nose plant into these trees. And you kind of all sit up on the deck and you look around, and like you kind of look over the back of the ship and you can see there's a very large fissure in this crystal that's smoking faintly.
Auntie.
What does it smell like, the smoke?
Smells like ozone
Ugh,
Oh,
I think.
Oh.
I think.
and burnt plastic. Is
Oh,
really
no.
kind of the best smell, like the best sort of like
this day stinks.
description I can.
Awful.
Could I cast Prestidigitation to try to cool down the burning stuff?
It's not burning. It's kind of smoking faintly, and the crystal itself is sort of crackling
Oh no.
where the big crack is in it.
Should
But
we step away? I asked the pilot.
Aurelius, you see, he also was kind of thrown to the deck, but he kind of pulls himself back up and comes running over and looks over the edge of the back of the ship, and he's like, "Well, it's not the worst that they've seen, but it's definitely not good. I would maybe not breathe the smoke."
That's okay, I don't breathe.
Kind of looks at you.
Or my snoot.
I take a deep breath and I stand there.
Maybe you should back up if you have to breathe. Just a thought.
You can see he's kind of assessing the damage, and like
They killed my auntie.
he kind of looks at you and he goes, "Well, yes, it is definitely not functioning, but a few days or so we'll be able to get somebody out here. This happens on this route sometimes. Although this is definitely the first time in a while it's crashed."
0 stars on Yelp.
Yeah, not recommending.
What's a Yelp?
You are.
It's really loud, really
0
loud
stars
to let
for
someone
service
know.
levels.
Okay.
Well, as far as I can tell, you are a terrible captain. This was a terrible job. You should probably find a new career.
Aster, that's not nice. You got us
It was
this
not
far.
intended to be nice. It's
But-
just what I think.
Sometimes we have to think things but not say them. Esther,
I say whatever comes through my head.
that is obvious.
I mean, I do that too, but I'm not really mean.
Well, I think we should be nice to the person who could get us out of here, unless any of you all could teleport. If so, then why we were on this flight? Ah ha 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 ha!
Why are you laughing? I didn't realize that was funny. Can somebody explain it to me?
I don't know. Funny.
You're funny.
How
Aster.
about that airship food? Am I right? Ha ha ha!
What? I don't eat.
Well, that's one less mouth to feed as we're in the wilderness.
Which way in the direction towards where you were going? I'll just start walking. I don't need a ship.
He says, "Well, just give me a minute here, and we'll get you down to ground level." And he says he kind of like ushers you away from the back of the ship, and says, "We'll get somebody out here, but you guys are gonna have to go on foot from here. Just stay on the main road. It'll take you to Wildcall."
Okay.
And don't I wouldn't wander from the path too far in the woods.
Why?
This forest is not known for its friendly creatures.
I mean,
Are we gonna be given
obviously,
any-
Aster, even I could figure that one out.
I like to ask, just in case.
Are you all headed to Wildcall then?
Yeah.
Are we going to be given any provisions before we go?
I have some provisions. I don't need them, but I found them and you can have them.
What a good friend.
Like, did we actually pay to get on this ship? Like, I want
No.
some money back. I want a refund.
No, you
Give me my
your
money.
invitation that you got from the Hunters Guild was your ticket onto this ship.
Mm. Well, I do have one ration, and I also have soap. If you
Nice.
think
While
about it,
we're-
soap is just animal fat, right? It just tastes weird.
While we're leaving, can I just steal something from my...
I mean,
I feel
make an
slighted. I want
investigation check
something.
as you're waiting for him to sort of tie a rope ladder that will lead you down to the forest floor.
Yeah, because, I mean, you said this is not a passenger ship. This is just for goods and, like, export-import. So there's got to be something on here. Just
Yeah,
to
most
make
of
me
it
feel
is
better.
down in the hull right now, but you can look around, make an investigation check to see if you see anything that you could easily pocket.
All right, investigation.
The rest of you sort of prepare. He offers to give you.
I see boxes.
Yeah, like I said, most of the stuff is down below. You don't see really anything on the deck. You see like a couple of like splinters that came loose during the crash that if you really feel the need to, you could take with you.
Sure.
You have wooden splinters.
Awesome. This is going in my scrapbook.
It's
It's like
on
when I
your
write a
crash.
postcard home, I was like, "Dear mother, our ship crashed. Please find 2 splinters taped to the postage."
Awesome.
But yeah, as the rest of you are sort of waiting, he does offer to give you 5 days worth of rations. It's more than that to get to Wildcall on foot. You're gonna be on foot for he tells you it's gonna be about 6 days. So
Are we gonna miss the actual hunt?
no, it is the 12th of Leaf Moon, and the hunt happens on the 24th.
Okay.
Question: Did he mean 5 each or 5 total for the party?
5 each for
Okay.
you guys. He'll take it from stores.
And it was 6 days walk.
That's okay.
So we're gonna miss like all the pre-party stuff.
Oh,
That's what you're worried about.
Well, I mean, even then, you're still gonna have time because it's only the 12th. That'll put you at the 18th if you're not delayed.
I miscounted in my bag. I actually had 10 instead of 1. Numbers are confusing and all.
Numbers are hard. Yes.
Well, like
So
I
yeah,
said, I don't
eventually-
eat, so you guys can have mine. I'll just hang on to them and you can take them.
Oh, good friend.
Good friend.
How do you
Uh,
operate? Do you have any needs on the road?
I don't think so. I'm just sort of functioning.
What I would give to be like that.
I don't. Why was that funny?
It was self-deprecating humor, my friend.
Oh. Well, that's not very nice to you. You should be nicer to yourself.
I've heard that before, but when do I ever listen?
Well, you can
Why don't
listen
we
to
go
me.
off? I say, and I start going the wrong way on the path.
You're
That's
going
Oh.
the
the
wrong way.
other way.
Oh,
Confused.
I will tail behind for safety reasons then.
okay,
Probably
so
wise.
you didn't crash on the road itself.
Oh, we
You
what?
you can see sort of like a gap in the trees, probably a couple of miles away yet, where the road is. But if you kind of angle yourself in that direction, you should reach the road proper within the next half day or so. But he kind of points that direction. He's like, Wildcall is gonna be east of here. Just stay on the road. Stay together. And try not to make the Guardians mad.
You hear that, Aster? We have to stay together.
We don't have to. It is highly recommended.
But the
rather.
captain said we should, so we have to. So, best friends.
We can stick together.
No, we should. We have to. The captain said so.
So, all right.
And I'll just like
Eventually,
I'll scoop up Robyn and Aster because they're so tiny and just like start carrying them.
okay.
I allow this.
The rope ladder is lowered down. You guys are able to get down, easy enough. These trees they're tall, but not enormous. It's definitely an older forest, given the size of the trees. The growth is wild and unkempt that you would see in older forests. But yeah, who would like to lead the party in the direction of the road?
I will be the caboose, as I said, so I will let somebody else take the lead.
I've got a pretty good internal compass.
For it.
Okay.
It's
You
like
can
right in
roll me
here.
a survival check.
And I just have to like open it. Hang on. And I like open my chest plate again.
Oh, I saw a tail come out.
Oh. 13.
13.
That just
Okay, so yeah, you guys set off, and R.A.M is just confident in their ability to get you where you gotta go. And you set off, and you're going the general direction that the captain sort of pointed you, but it takes most of the rest of the day to find the road. You're pretty sure that you've passed that stump a couple of times by the time that you find the road, and at one point you're pretty sure that you passed very near where the ship is, but eventually you do find what looks to be a dirt road that leads through the forest itself.
See, I told you. I knew where I was going.
The compass is broken, my friend.
Oh, it's not. See, look, we found the
as
road.
accurate.
We passed the same stump like 40 times.
I don't know what a stump is, but okay.
So many of my fingers.
I feel really attacked right now, and I don't like it very much.
Here.
And I'll make just like sad mechanical noises, and I'll put Aster and Robyn down and start walking by myself.
I Walk Alone by Green Day starts playing from your little speaker.
So yeah, you do get to the road, but it's definitely starting to get towards evening. You need to think about where you're gonna make camp for the night. If you want to do it like just off the road, or if you want to do it into the forest just a little ways, however you want to do it. But you do eventually gonna have to make camp.
I feel more comfortable further into the forest, personally. So Aster would naturally just kind of go a bit more towards wherever like there's like a tree where she could maybe like scramble up a little bit and kind of like drape. Yeah.
Just scuttle up the tree.
Get her.
Peace out.
Did we want to do watches tonight? If so, I could take the middle or the end. I only require 4 hours of trance because
I'm always on watch. I don't sleep.
Oh,
But I mean, if that's too much of an issue for the rest of you, like, I don't want to be a bother.
well, don't you want to do other things like read or relax?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, I'll teach you sometime. I'm very good at being a hedonist.
I don't know what that is either.
It means
You
that I
keep
do what
walking.
I want when I want, regardless of if it's good for me or not.
Well, it seems kind of silly to do something that's bad for you.
But it feels so good.
That doesn't
just
make
scroll
any
up.
sense. I don't understand.
I kind of just do the like, am I right gesture to everybody else.
I've
Aster's
already curled up.
asleep. I've been passed out.
Good night, people and friends.
Good night, friend. Good night, other friend. Best friends.
Crickets.
You say to yourself as everyone's like already asleep.
Everybody is my
friend.
friend. I have friends now. This is really nice. I didn't know I'd be able to have some friends. You know, it's gonna be a shame if we have to go into this hunting thing and then kill each other. That's gonna be really sad.
I kind of stir in my sleep like.
I mean, I'll just have to kill them, I guess. I don't want to die. I just woke up. I just kind of like babble to myself for the rest of the night.
You talk, I shift away from you as I'm sleeping.
It's just like a soliloquy of you by yourself in the forest, like, and like the stage lights are on you, and all of us are in the surrounding periphery sleeping.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Do robots dream of electric sheep?
What
I
do
don't
they
dream. Usually,
It's a murder.
I just.
No, they
I
dream of Modrons.
but they're really weird. I prefer Deutrons.
Oh.
I'll like
So,
shut down
are
eventually
you?
for my 4
Okay.
hours, but like I'm still alert and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
just am motionless and silent for once.
Yeah. Eventually, you're all able to get to sleep as R.A.M stops rambling. Is anybody keeping it? Like, are you keeping an actual watch, or are you just keeping like yourself up, R.A.M?
I'm just doing like for the 4 hours that I have to stay motionless, I'm still alert.
Mhm.
So I can still technically keep watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Warforged have dark vision, yes?
No, they don't.
Okay. So
I don't know why,
make
but
me
they
a
don't.
perception at disadvantage
Mhm.
while you're keeping watch here.
I didn't say I was good at it. I just said I could.
Fair.
Okay. Yep. So eventually you're all able to sort of find places to settle down. Aster climbs into a tree. I just imagine Robyn like tucks into their cloak and all you can see is like a nose.
Yeah, I'm hiding. I am a rock. I'm just a lumpy looking rock. Just
Like,
blended.
Nice.
The elf cloaks that hide Sam and Frodo
Yeah.
as rocks.
I have my second dinner.
11sies.
Very important.
Exactly.
But yeah, so you are able to get through the night, get your long rest. I think I have to do that on my side though, don't I?
Mhm.
Rest. Long rest. Yay. You had a long rest.
So after my 4
Um,
hours DM, I'm
Mhm.
like alert and awake and trying stealthily to like move around and just kind of make busy because I don't like being idle for long
Okay,
enough.
roll me a stealth check. Is your tiptoeing through the camp?
19. Not bad.
Okay, not
Fat
bad.
and stealthy. I just find like sticks and like dirt weaving nothing. Like it doesn't look like anything, but it keeps me busy.
Okay, yeah. It's the Warforged fidget spinner.
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, eventually light does sort of start peeking through the forest. You're able to wake up, eat your breakfast, and find your way back to the road and continue on. Who would like to? So what's the like marching order for the party?
I can be near the front. If not
I'll
the
be
front.
I'll
behind
be
the front.
in the front as well, because I'm not
Yeah.
sure if I trust R.A.M as much to like lead us through. I'm kind of stepping forward to see if I can help out with leading.
Thanks
if
for
need
coming
be.
with me, friend. Did you have a good sleep? What's sleep
Yes.
like?
It is refreshing.
Yeah?
I dream of nothing but black.
That seems really dark.
It
And
is.
scary.
It's very comforting.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as it's comforting.
It
I'm gonna
is.
hang near the back.
You really don't dream of anything?
I try not to.
You have control over what you dream?
I'm not sure if I have control over my dreams, or my life, or my destiny. Really anything. Do any of us have control over anything?
I'm
Or
not
is it
sure what you mean
predetermined?
by all that, but it sounds really deep.
Control is an illusion. So are pants.
What are pants?
Uh,
I'm Donald Ducking it, by the way. I put a shirt on and the cloak, and it's full Donald Duck all the way to the hunt.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
But you have like those sexy robot legs.
I think
Oh,
they're
like-
sexy, but they're like clockwork and just covered in like gears
Yeah.
and like pulleys and actuators and stuff.
Nice.
They're sexy to robots. Yeah.
Sexy robot. Yeah.
Damn.
There you go.
Oh wait, that's my processor. Probably shouldn't be that hot.
Elise
All
would
right,
stay in the back,
so
Robyn.
whoever is up front leading this, go ahead and make me perception check as you're sort of taking to the road.
The thing that I've been terrible
6.
at lately.
Oh, we're good.
It hurts.
We're busy talking about dreams and existentialism.
Yeah, I've just gotten so far off the deep end. I don't even see what's going on at all. I'm just so up in the clouds. Again.
R.A.M is hanging on to every single word. Like, is your waxing philosophy and, metaphysics and existentialism hanging on every single word?
Oh no, why are we
Okay.
up front?
So yeah, as you guys are, as you're sort of walking along, you two don't notice it until it's almost on top of you. But coming down the road, sort of in your direction, is a covered wagon being pulled by, it's being pulled by two donkeys, and there's like an old guy all hunched over with like a straw hat on his head, and he's got like one of those wheat stalks sticking out of his mouth, and like he's just making his way, going the opposite direction you guys are going.
I immediately don't trust this dude.
Making my way downtown.
I lean 3 feet down to Aster, and not saying it any quieter. Why does he have a thing in his mouth?
Maybe
Is
it
it a snack?
tastes good. I want to ask him about it. Maybe he has more. I want to try.
I wish I could try food. Is it food? Do you think it's food?
I'm not sure.
Anything could be food if you try hard enough.
Yes, it can.
I'll
That
take
is
your word for it, but I don't think you should eat other people. That seems like it's a wrong thing to do.
Depends on your culture.
That happened to my cousin once.
We
Oh.
will go back to that eventually.
Wait, it happened once and then I assume never again.
Well, the cousin was dead, I'm
Supposedly.
assuming.
They
Doesn't
came
have to be
back
like
for the rest of him.
Yeah, Aster would go up to this old man and reach out her hand and ask, I want to try that. Does that taste good? Give me one, please. I want to know what that's like. Look,
Pulls
we'll think he
the
had,
wagon
like,
up to a stop, and he kind of looks down at you, and like you can tell he's just this old guy looking down at you, and he's kind of he's got like a farmer tan going on, and he kind of looks down and he's like, what's that now?
what you have in your mouth. We are curious about the taste.
What's your snack?
It's
Is it
just
good?
it's a wheat stalk, just something to, I don't know, pass the time.
I
You've
need
never had
things
wheat?
to pass the time.
No.
He kind of looks at you. Make a persuasion check.
Okay. I'm gonna get that wheat stock.
Sharing is caring.
You just like stop this random old dude in the middle of the woods.
I'm
Now.
patting the
Why?
donkeys very, very carefully and just kind of like
Okay.
twitching the
Yeah,
manes.
they seem like they're into it.
This
Like
is
Baymax
nice.
with the cat.
So,
Kind of like
Pot.
leans into it, you know.
Oh.
did you say it was a covered wagon or an open wagon?
Covered wagon.
All right, could I sneak around the back and take a look?
Make a stealth check.
Randomly harassing this old dude. I
just
want your
checking it
wheat
out.
and I
Hey,
want to pet
He's
your
gonna turn
ass.
into the big bad. You don't know.
Funsies.
So,
Figure while he's busy talking to them, I can just kind of like I'm probably smaller than the donkeys. I'm just walking around.
Aster, as you sort of, ask him for that, he kind of reaches, like, down in the seat and like finds an old piece of like hay that's in there and just kind of hands it to you. It looks like it was like pulled off a bale that he used to feed the donkeys.
Oh, she's very intrigued. She definitely pulls it, unhinges the maw, and just.
He kind of like jerks back a little.
Is it good?
It tastes like hay. You've had grass before, out of curiosity. It tastes a lot like that, but dry.
It's dry. It's fine, I suppose. You're not missing out on anything. I
Oh,
don't understand the appeal.
okay.
All right. Robyn, as you sort of sneak around the back, you come to the back of the wagon, and like sitting on the back, sort of like bumper part of the wagon, there's like there's a halfling sitting there,
Oh.
sort of younger male halfling, and he's holding like a stick that's got like a lantern on the end of it,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just kind of sitting there, and he sees you come around, and he's like, "Oh, hello there."
Hey, how's it going? How you doing?
Fine. And he kind of calls over his shoulder, and he's like, Gramps, are we good? And you hear from up in front, "Oh yeah, just some curious strangers." And like he kind of shakes a little bit as he talks, and
They make you uncomfy?
well, no,
Right?
he's got like that kind of old person shake. You know?
Strangers.
Yeah. Robyn, since you're back there, roll me a perception check.
Oh, that's not 8. It's not a good one.
You're super distracted by the fact that there's somebody back here. Like, you were not expecting anybody to be sitting on the bumper back here.
Also,
So-
another halfling.
Yeah, and like, he just kind of looks like a traveler. He's got like a traveling cloak on, and younger, bit on the dirty side. Just kind of chilling. Looks like he was hanging with that guy. But you do notice on like it's kind of like the tailgate part of the wagon back there. You do notice that there is an image of what looks to be carved outstretched wings, sort of carved into the back of the wagon, but the one on the right, like the wing on the right, is tilted down and almost looks to be like broken. Like if it was on a creature, it would be broken.
So it's on what you said is the bumper. They look like wings. It's just one of them appears to be broken.
Yeah, like it was deliberately carved that way.
Is this something where, like, I have thieves can't? Does this seem...
No, it's not thieves' camp, but you can roll me a history check.
Gotcha.
So it's not a thieves' can then.
Got another 8.
Yeah, you have no idea.
No idea. I'm like, they're like mud flaps.
Yeah, it's not anything that you've ever seen in your line of work.
They don't break for strangers. It's fine.
DM, I'd like to pull out my book
Okay.
while I'm
Who?
crouching.
So
The old man.
the old man is who you've met. So, okay, I gotta look.
Could I ask the halfling, so you heading to market?
Nope, we're traveling to Blind Grove to pick up some stuff. One second here, Ram.
So in my mind, that means at least we're heading the right direction. That we're not, because like you said, they're going in the opposite direction.
Okay.
Well, if they're heading to... Isn't Blind Grove where we're supposed to be going?
Okay. I will.
Or am I misremembering that?
Sorry, she had to drop my dog off.
I might be misremembering it. I thought we were heading towards the Wildcall. Or
You are. You guys are heading
Oh.
towards Wildcall. They're headed towards Blind Grove.
right,
Oh,
so we're
yeah.
at least headed the
Yeah,
right
okay.
direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told you I had it.
I would go up to him and I would say, "What do you So, have you been to Wild Grove before?
Wildcall, Eliz.
Wildcall before. Look, some of us didn't get their 4 hours of beauty trance.
I don't know what that means.
It means that I'm tired. I know you don't get it, but it's not a nice feeling.
I can be tired.
Can you be purple?
I can be brown too.
Mm-hmm.
Show up for you.
Yep.
Yeah, I would just be like, have you been up to Wildcall before, the city?
Yeah, we just came from there.
How are the festivities going?
Oh, the city's always in a bit of a tizzy when the Great Bounty starts.
Mm-hmm. Is there anywhere you'd recommend us go once we get up there?
The Guild Hall.
Mm-hmm. Any small sights to see that you'd recommend?
I mean, there's plenty to see in the city. It sort of depends on what you're hoping for. There's always the docks. I recommend going there. The fighting ring that the sailors like to put on is always fun to watch. Good betting.
I like fighting.
Is it like a one-on-one brawl, or are there like different ways that they do it?
Most of the time it's a one-on-one, but I've seen it where it's been pairs.
Mm-hmm.
Aster, we can enter as a pair and fight.
We could. I don't know why we would. What
This
do you
fighting
get
is
if you do this?
fun.
What do you...
Money. That's the reason.
I mean, I don't really need money, but fighting.
Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
It would be good. Clearly, I need practice because I did.
You did
nothing
so
recently.
good, Aster.
That is not true.
It's
I did
true.
Quite terrible.
You did great.
You all did a lot. There is much I need to learn.
You did
That's
great.
exactly why I'm going.
Especially did a lot. Oh, by the way, good sirs, up ahead there might be an airship crash. There's a fellow trying to fix it. He might be gone by the time you get there, but who knows?
You won't.
Just don't inhale the smoke.
Or don't
he
breathe.
kinda-
That works too.
No, I think they need to do that.
Oh,
He kind of strokes his little chin beard, and he goes, "Head Captain Aurelius, this has got to be his third time now that he got too close to the Briarheart."
How does he still
knew
have
it.
his license?
I knew he was
No,
a bad
that awful
captain.
man.
Called it. Quick drop.
a drop.
So you know
What are you
this guy?
doing in the back there? You're muted, Sam.
Oh, sorry. What was that? You're asking what am I doing?
Yeah.
Well, I would just like to make some idle chatter with, does it look like it's a kid? I mean, he said Gramps, so I'm guessing.
He looks younger.
dirty
Not
little
like a
sticker.
child, but like maybe early 20s or so.
Mm-hmm.
Young for a halfling.
So just kind of like just idle chit chat. I would like to see if maybe he might be able to tell me about the carvings that are on the back of the wagon.
He kind of looks at him and looks at it a little bit, and he goes, "Yeah, the cart sort of came with that. We thought it was just sort of a decorative piece."
That looks nice.
Not bad as craftsmen go.
Now, from where I'm standing, is there anything else I can?
What was that? You cut out. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I said from where I'm standing, like no one else in the group is with me back here. It's just
Nope, just you, and you can see this this halfling.
Is there
and,
anything else?
So the wagon is covered. It's got like those flaps on it, that kind of cover the back of the wagon and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't. It's not like you can see into the wagon.
Right. Is there any? Can I just take a look around and see if there's anything else coming? Is it just us?
It's just you guys. You don't see anybody else on the road.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna say, safe travels, and I'm gonna start walking back up towards the front with the group.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of, gives you a friendly little wave.
I'll wave bye.
I really like your wagon. Where did you get it?
We got it back in Wildcall there.
Was it very expensive?
What are you carrying in this wagon?
That's rude. You can't just ask somebody what they're carrying, Aster.
He says, we're carrying baked goods right now. We're looking to pick some things up in Blind Grove. And like he kind of reaches behind him a little bit and through the flap and pulls out like a small package that's like wrapped in really big, they kind of look like, have you ever seen banana leaves? They're real big.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a small bound package that's like that. He said, Werner's Bakery back in Wildcall. They make the best spinach puffs.
You should go there.
I'll have to try them and see if they are the best or not. That's quite the claim.
Have you had many spinach puffs?
I've had none.
And how will you have a comparative? That's not enough sample data.
If they are the best, then it would taste as the best should taste.
But how do you know when there's no comparison?
I don't. That is a good question. Along with our existential crisis question we had earlier. There's a lot to think about. We'll have to find out.
I feel like you really should probably get some therapy, Aster.
I've been told that many times.
I mean, I appreciate you and you're my best friend, but I think you need help.
I've also been told that many times.
Well, obviously not because I'm your best friend.
No.
Yeah.
Should we continue on?
Yeah. Just one last thing before I go. If I go to the bakery, what's your fellows' names?
He says, I'm Todd.
And
you guys don't, well, unless Robyn said anything, you guys don't know there's anybody in the back.
Oh, okay. No, then what about you, Mr. Todd? So I'll just say, do you want me to just say you said hi and that you're doing well?
Well, also there's someone in the back because they called up. Grandfather responded.
Sorry, my bad. So yeah, he says, I'm Todd, and that's Micah back there.
Well, it was very nice meeting you.
No.
What's your last name?
He holds out.
You have a surname?
Ask a lot of questions.
Is it Sweeney?
Yeah. So he tells you that his name is Todd Thorne, like Thorne. And then Micah in the back is Micah Jade Song.
Fancy.
Okay.
He offers
Thanks,
to.
Mr. Hawthorne.
He kind of looks at Astrid and he goes, and holds out the leaf package to you for the road.
And she'll take it and say, sure.
I would give him some. How much is this normally worth, my friend? I will pay for it, for you have been so hospitable and generous.
Let's just take you and run.
And I got to pet your donkeys.
Take it, but that's,
What was that, Effie?
I got to pet the donkeys. I think I should pay him for that.
Aw.
He just kind of goes, "Oh, just take it and let them know that I sent you."
All right. Thank you, good sir. I appreciate it, and you too, good sir, and you, good donkeys.
Is it poisoned?
I certainly hope not.
Okay.
Should we roll perception to see if he seems like he's not lying?
Go ahead. Or roll me an insight.
If he's on the up and up.
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
Seems
suspicious
honest.
of everybody.
With that roll, yeah. He seems like he's telling the truth. Like he believes that these are the best spinach puffs.
Okay.
To be determined.
Guys, guess who's taking notes this session? Me, who never takes notes. I am being good because I care
Nice.
about Artemis's world. Also, it's
thanks.
No, it's first day though, so I have not fallen into the fallacy where I just can't start taking notes.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You're only playing in my campaign too. It's fine.
I love you too, Abby, and I
No.
love Atlas.
No, it's fine.
I don't remember anybody's name.
It's fine. It's fine.
You know,
To
I'm
be
just gonna
fair-
keep walking. I'm not liking Eliz's energy right now. It's
Are
kind
you
of
an empath?
harshing my processors, and I'm just gonna start walking.
He just kind of waves at you and
It was nice to meet you, Mr. Thorne. Thanks for not killing us. Okay, bye.
I'm gonna follow. I'll wave to him and then just continue on my way. And then when I get near the back, I'm gonna wave to the kid.
okay, yeah. You see that same strange symbol is carved on the side of the wagon as well, as it sort of rolls past you.
Does anybody else notice it? Like, does anybody else recognize it? Like, I didn't roll a good enough roll.
What role could I say? What role would it be?
I think it was history.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a history check.
Would I get any benefit being that I'm from the noble not noble background, but like I'm from like courtier stuff? I know different family crests if that has to deal with anything.
Not on this one.
Okay. I forgot how to change the color of my dice.
Top right where the paint palette is.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It is very beautiful.
Well carved.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely tell that it's, wings.
Fancy.
Symbol doesn't really mean anything to you. And actually, as it sort of passes by, the rest of you can roll history checks. Maddie, Pog can roll at disadvantage. Affy, you can just give me like a straight history roll.
5.
Oh goodness. We are bad at history. Why do I have so many ones?
I'm only 3 weeks
Why?
old, so I don't know anything.
We're living in the now.
It definitely doesn't ring anything in your like most recent memories.
Many ones. Oh, I was gonna say, what did he give me exactly? What is it like a
So
bundle?
he gave you it's a bundle of spinach puffs.
Okay.
It's like
So
2 days
they're-
worth of rations of spinach puffs.
Whoa. So yeah, they're warm, and I am like very uncomfortable holding this really warm thing.
I
And
can
I'm
hold it.
looking for someone to take
like-
this away from me. I don't want it anymore.
You want me
It's
to
so
take it?
warm.
I have no skin.
Oh, please. And I just like immediately hold it up to you.
Okay,
Uh,
I got it.
I turned to Sam and I'm like, I knew that they didn't have skin, but the fact that they said it, I feel kind of unsettled. Is that just me?
Yeah. Tried not to say it out loud. I just wanted to ignore it.
Yeah. Everybody else here, Robyn, Pog, Aster, we all have skin.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
Yes.
Pog has scales.
Okay, yes, okay. Can
Little
you feel
bits
our
of things.
can
What's
you
wrong
feel our
with my
skin?
lack of skin? Are you being...
No, if I were to gently hold your hands, can you feel this? Like my skin or like the temperature, or how does this work?
I mean, I still feel it. I just don't have skin like you weirdos.
It is kind of weird if you think about it. Like we could be peeled like a banana.
You could,
Oh.
and I've done it.
What?
What? I've done it? No, that can't be
That
right.
happened to my brother.
If you mean peeling as in shedding, I've done it
R.A.M,
often.
make me
I
a
wear
wisdom
my own
saving throw.
skin.
Who?
R.A.M.
Oh, me? Oh, shit.
I have
Oh, no.
removed my hands, by the way, at this point, and I'm clutching my hypothetical pearls.
I don't know why I'm at advantage for that.
Because you are a good bean.
But either way, if you want to take the lower, it's 19.
So, as you sort of say that, your eyes go from like the blue color to like a purple color for a split second, and like an image flashes across your mind of like you are holding what looks to be like a training sword, and you're practicing fencing on a dummy, and then like your eyes go back to normal and you're fine.
Well, that was weird. Did anybody else see that?
I see a lot of things, but probably not what you're talking about.
Oh. Okay.
I did not see anything. And also, Pog, what do you mean, shedding?
Oh, do you mean me?
Yeah, sorry, what do you
Oh.
mean shedding?
I'm a snake. I shed.
But
My
it's still skin.
Do you get itchy? Like, will we have to put you in a bowl of water?
It depends. If I'm
You would-
dehydrated, yes.
We would need a very big bowl.
Yes. It's a
Oh,
process.
It's
Where are
not
we gonna
that
get
big
to
of
the
a bowl.
bowl?
Look how small she is.
I am also very small, that's very true.
Yes, but compared to a regular snake or lizard,
It depends on what snake or lizard you're talking about. There are rather large snakes and lizards in the world.
really,
It's
I
true.
should be more careful.
They are lovely.
Can you talk to them?
Yes. Well, the snakes.
What do you guys talk about?
Probably things that you would rather not hear about.
I would like to hear about them.
Right now.
And she goes on about how they devour things and hunt things and
That's really
snake
cool.
things.
You guys just like continuing walking.
Yeah.
This is yeah. You just start walking and start talking about this.
Good old
Okay.
walk and talk.
My
walk and talk.
appetite is waning.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you don't have any further contacts for the rest of the day, just you guys kind of meandering through the woods. And that's all I really have for tonight. So, and we're getting pretty close to time anyway, so.
Yeah.
Well, that
Oh,
was
wait,
awesome.
before we end, can we actually open up the package? Like, nobody opened up the spinach puffs, right? To actually check that they were actually spinach puffs.
No, I've just been dutifully
I just-
carrying them.
Yep.
Can we take a peek in there and see if they're actually spinach puffs?
I mean, sure, and I'll lower my arms down. So
You open
guys
the
can reach
package
it.
and roll for initiative.
It's spiders.
Was a mimic the whole time.
Ah!
It was Kronk from the Emperor's New Groove.
Yep.
My spinach puffs.
So, fun fact: these spinach puffs are actually Agni's fault.
Of course they are.
Agni.
And we have a blame Agni. It only took the entire session, but we got it. Well, with that, Artemis, any last words before we wrap session?
No, I mean, congratulations, you crashed an airship.
Yeah.
I think it crashed on its own. It did, we were just there for the ride.
That's actually, yeah, that's probably
We
right.
cannot legally be held responsible for the crashing of the airship.
Tell you, that captain.
It's the third time he's done it, apparently.
He's got a not so great flight record.
They keep hiring him. Probably nepotism.
I knew it.
Yeah, I mean
What a
that's.
dink.
Thank you,
I don't
Artemis,
really
for
have
running
anything.
this.
Yes,
And
thank you.
everybody
Yeah,
playing.
thank
That was
you.
amazing.
Yeah,
Thank you, everybody, for joining our first session.
hanging out with my crazy brainchild.
Yeah.
I promise I will get better at this.
Thank you.
You're doing wonderfully.
You're doing so good.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You're awesome. Stick around for the raid, everybody. We're going to go raid one of our co-streamers, the Mind's Eye. And yeah, join us on Monday where I will be returning with Maggie down in the far corner there. Even though they apparently
take
hate
notes.
my
I will
worlds.
take notes. I didn't know
You
there
know,
was
it's
a
fine.
note tab in here.
It's fine. We don't
what?
need notes. It's fine.
There's a notes thing in Fantasy Grounds.
Have a good night, everyone.